Hi guys, Cindy here. I couldn't decide what to do today. I was feeling convicted. I'm needing to wear peach and blue. And so I can do the blue blood, or I can use Charles James. Is it James Charles? And then I couldn't decide. So I decided, well, I'm going to do one eye with Jeffree Star and one eye with James Charles. Although they're not the same formula because this is his formula and this is Morphe formula. But my Jeffree Star Morphe did not have any blue in it. So this is what we're going to do. So let's get started. We got to hurry because we're getting ready for work and hope I have enough brushes. But I've got more brushes here. Plus I've got brushes I haven't even opened yet. Okay. So, glasses over here. We're going to start on this eye. No, this eye will be Jeffree Star. Now, let's switch. This eye will be Jeffree Star, and this eye will be Charles James. So, I'm going to start with this kind of light brown here at the end, or tan, and for transition, on the Jeffree Star side. And we're going to try to do this fast because it's 6:30 right now and I need to get to work, so I can't spend too much time. Let's see, we'll do it fast. Wipe the brush off. Now then go to the James Charles. See what we got here. It looks like there's a kind of a pale color over here in this corner that I can use. It's just going to be good enough. Oh, and this is the mini palette too. I know some people have said that, you know, the formulas are different, but then another person did some swatches and they said that it was the same because she had both. I'm also thinking about doing a boxy. Now that looks a little bit lighter than this. I do like this better, but maybe we would just mix a little bit of this underneath it with it to kind of darken it up some. In fact, I probably should have started with that. I was thinking that would be too dark because it was darker than the other. There's my 5X now. I think the Jeffree's is still a little bit darker. Okay. I'm wiping my brush off and going back over here on the Jeffree to do this side a little bit more higher. Now then, we need something kind of peachy. This is peach, but it's a shimmer. The Jeffree's got a matte peach. Jeffree does not have a shimmer peach. So what are we going to do? Well, we'll just do shimmers. So I'm going to use the same brush. Just wipe it off. And so this is the James Charles. I'm kind of adding that in. Although I don't know if it's doing any good. I probably should have used the color that was a little bit darker. But since this is what we've already started, we'll do it. Wiping my brush off and doing it on this side too. If anyone is close enough to see my eyes behind glasses, then they're too close. So what else are we gonna do? Let's blue. Let's add in a little bit of blue. Now we need to pick out, see if we have there's a little bit of a bright blue here, and it looks like there's a similar color in the Jeffree. So I'm going to start off with this kind of bright blue here. I'm just going to use a little skinny brush and kind of put it in the crease. Going to do it again and go down this way. Okay, we'll wipe it off. And for the Jeffree Star, we're going to use this one. And I would tell you the name, but I can't read it because it's too small. Okay, let's look at that. It's a little bit different color. That's okay. Now this is the Jeffree side, and this is the James Charles side. Uh-oh. We'll fix that. So, I think I'm going to put a little bit more in that, make it a little bit bigger. Now I'm wiping it off, and I'm going back to that same blue for the James Charles. Okay, now I'm going to take another little brush, just kind of wipe it off. It's from yesterday. I don't know. That's okay.
It's our policy that your pizza is never touched once it comes out of the oven. And we're taking extra steps like no contact delivery to ensure.
Now then. How about this dark blue here in the corner? Well, let's do it right here at the ends on the Jeffree side. I'm going to use the same little blue brush. I'll wipe it off. Kind of mow it up. I was make my eyes look a little bit bigger. Because when you get older, it seems like your eyes get beadier. Now I'm going to wipe that off. And there's a dark blue right here that I'm going to use on the James Charles palette. I hope I didn't get too much. And here in the corner, kind of pull it up, wing it out a little bit. My eyes never look the same from one side to the other. It's a little bit different shade. That's okay. You know, we're supposed to be 6 feet away from everyone. So if they can see the difference in the colors, then that's okay. Then they're too close. Okay, so I'm going to wipe this off. I'm going to take that blending brush, if I can find it. I think this is the one I use. I'm going to try to smoke it out a little bit. I'm going to use the mirror a little bit. And the reason I chose peach and blue is because a top I'm going to wear today's got peach and blue. You can see I've got a peach tank on. Maybe next time I'll do pinks. They both have pinks and greens. Okay, so now then, I'm going to, I got some little white Revlon here. I'm going to use that as a base because I'm going to put a lighter color at the lid. For us older girls, it's supposed to help your eyes look, open them up some. And then I'll put a peach on top of that. Yesterday I wore a lot of blue, so this is kind of different. I mean, it was like dark blue and light blue, and it was in the James Charles palette, and it turned out real good, but I don't want to wear the same thing every single day. Okay, so now, and this is just some Revlon cream, and I do have some white concealer, and I bought it specifically for cut creases, but it seems to be kind of messy and hard to deal with, and so I guess I didn't have time to mess with it today. So let's do some peach. I've gotten an old brush, and I'm gonna let it down. Oh, there's not any like true peach here. There's not a pink there. I'm just gonna use this one that I've got here. It's right here. Does it look peach? Doesn't look real peach on me. Maybe it's that white underneath it. But that's okay. Now, get the Jeffree Star Peach. Now his is not a shimmer, but we're still going to use it. Actually, I think it's a little bit more peachier. It looks a little bit different, but I'm just going to stick with it. So maybe this one here, this one's got kind of it looks sort of orangey to me. I'm going to wipe this off, and I might try to use it on top of it, see if I can get this a little darker. But it's the James Charles to match the other eye a little bit more. It's not that much difference now. And then we're going to go back to the blue to kind of brighten this up a little bit. I'm going to take this, the first blue that I dealt with, this kind of bright. Wipe it off. And then the Jeffree Star, we'll take this bright blue here. I missed that. It wasn't much. So, let's see if we can. Anyway, it's kind of dull today, but it's not eyeshadows. I go bright every day. You know, you get my age, you can wear what you want. Then, okay, so let's I think that's as good as it's going to get. So let's clean up the bottom. I don't have to use too much. I'm just going to take my finger. I did get some blending brushes on my BoxyCharm. I'm just kind of like using my finger. You know, it's just one more thing to have to try to keep clean. And this eye here, I always seems like I've got a little ridge over here that always, some of the concealer wants to get stuck. So where's my little blue one? I'll fix that a little bit. Now then, before I put my other makeup on, the rest of it, let's take another little a little sharp, pointy one. This one here is kind of got a ridge. But I've got another one I think I might prefer to use. Yeah, this one. I'll say this one's white for white. So this one's got a pointy ridge, and I'm going to do some under eye. I'm going to use the dark blue right here that we used. There is a little plastic thing that gives me colors. I'll lay that down. I've not got my 10X mirror, so I hope it looks okay. This is just my natural eyes that I'm using. And it gets to be a challenge when our eyes get older. That looks okay. So I'm going to wipe that off. And the Jeffree Star, this blue right here that we used before, I'm doing it on the other side. And I'm not taking it all the way because as older people, we need to do that. So I'm going to... I can't see very well. Was duped in an elaborate scheme uncovered by FBI investigators. U.S. Attorney Scott Brady of the Western District of Pennsylvania said FBI agents and prosecutors do a little bit more. While looking into whether they could intercept the mask. So the way I did this eye, it doesn't seem as dark as the other one. But the federal government has been quietly seizing supplies across the country, taking the orders placed by hospitals. So let's look. Okay, so this is the Jeffree Star, and this is the Charles James. Let's just add a little bit more. I don't think it looks that much different. So, what else are we going to do? Let's up in the highlight. Let's do some highlight. I did have a pink thing here. I'm going to use white. They suggest white for us old girls. So, this is not shiny, but it's white. And I think the Jeffree Star, I can't see if it's got any sparkle to it or not. I don't think it's real shiny either. I'm going to use this white. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. So, because I would experiment more if I just used the one palette. But since I'm trying to stick with both palettes the same, I'm just sticking with a few colors. So I'm gonna use this highlight right here. It's white for the Jeffree Star. It doesn't really look too sparkly. I don't think it's sparkly. I think it's a little bit brighter. So, then I'm going to put a little bit of that same underneath the eye. I'm probably doing that wrong. Now I'm going to wipe it off and do the same thing with this one. And I'm going to dust that white off a little bit. I'm going to have to touch this one up. It seems this one has taken more work to get it brighter. So, then a little bit under the eye, brow, Now then, so I do think the Jeffree Star was a little bit wider. I mean, a little, yeah, whiter. I think that's about all the damage I can do. Let's put on some eyeliner. Okay. I did get a new eyeliner. I don't know if I threw the other one away. And it's got the, I don't know if I threw 6 kitten away. It got to be where it was hard for me to use. This one here has got a stamp for a wing, and I got to practice with that some more. I did it yesterday. Let's try it again on the air with you guys. This came in a box, and I can't remember which one it was. This is stamp and drag. So we're supposed to be able to stamp as a wing and then use the highlighter. And I did dreadful yesterday, but we'll try it again. And one side was different than the other. We'll try it again. Anyway, I told my husband, if anyone's close enough to see, then they're too close. So I'm going to try to line both in this mirror. It wasn't as bad as I did yesterday. Yesterday was dreadful. So this is what our stamper did. Okay, now let's put on a mascara. Got the Pretty Vulgar. You know, this has lasted a long time and I've liked it. Do some more. I've not got the courage to use eyelashes yet. They say that as older girls, it would help to use eyelashes. I don't know. Okay, do the bottom. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? We got to put white underneath the waterline. They say us old chicks, we're supposed to do that too. Hold on. We will. Okay, so before we put on any more, we're going to take our white pencil, some Morphe. It came with the kit. And I'm going to do my waterline. I don't really like doing this. It kind of bugs me. And I don't think it stays all day, but whatever, we'll do it. Oh. I really don't like wood pencils. If I was going to do this, I'd want to. So, let's do a little bit of this. This is a little Love at First Lash, somebody on that I'm still using. Got mascara on. So this is what we look like so far.
The window of time for mitigation is certainly dwindling right now.
When I was younger, those little wings did a lot better. Now they kind of get stuck. Stuck. I'm not as good. Plus, you can't see as well. So there's just all kinds of little challenges. Then, we're not done yet. Let's use some, I did use some, I'm going to blend this in just a little bit. I've been using this Maybelline BB Dream because it's got sunscreen in it, and we're supposed to use sunscreen. And I did put it on, and I'm not going to put a whole lot, but I'd kind of like to blend in this concealer that I did. And plus, if any other fallout happened, get that out. I used to wear full heavy foundation. I don't anymore since I'm using Retin-A, get the dry skin business. So that was just to blend in the concealer, because there's been times where I haven't done that and I felt like, oh man, there's a ridge. Okay, and I probably should have done this before the mascara, but we'll just be careful not to use a whole lot. So this is Everyday Vacay Coconut. I got it from BoxyCharm. Okay. Get out.
I feel like based on this and based on a lot of other data that we have,
Keep from being so shiny. Which I don't think I'm that shiny. I think it's the lights. I know I've had some people comment that it was shiny, and it's okay. You know, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Even if you're saying something mean, that's fine. Comment. Okay, so we got that on. Now for the blush, what are we gonna do? You know, I did get the Natasha Madonna blush thing, but I'm not gonna use that today. These are kind of little. I think, since I'm wearing peach, and I hadn't opened up any new blushes, we're just gonna use this old Avon blush. Just because I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to dig through and find anything else. Okay? Does that sound good? And then the next thing was, blush is blush. I don't get as near as excited about blush as a lot of people do. Then for a highlight, we've got this thing called, up here, this is I think a Anastasia Beverly Hills. We're gonna add a little highlight. A little blush over here, a little blue. That way both sides have equal opportunity to look good. Okay? And then for some lips, my lips are kind of dry, so I'm going to use a little bit of this underneath on. This is just some Avon conditioning stuff. I'm still using some of that. I'm not throwing it out. I give away some, but I'm not throwing it out. We'll use this that came in a box. It's kind of pinky. And we'll use that. And it's kind of a nude pink. And I did not do the lip liner. I always forget that. Can you do that after the fact? I do all the time because I forget. I don't know if it's legal or not, but I do. I don't think it's going to stick. It's not going to stick. So that's okay. Alrighty then. Okay, so it looks like, let's take the clippy out. So how do you like it? This is Blue Blood, and this is James Charles. So you can take your pick which you like the best, or if they both look the same. I can tell you, I don't know which one looks better because I worked and tried to make them both look as good as I could. And I'm sorry, Charles James, but I do think the Jeffree Star was easier to use. Okay, and so you guys have a great day. I gotta get ready for work, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.